The good news is I think we're beginning to see evidence that the new normal is starting to surface. And the results this year, as you'll see, indicate a more balanced view. Certainly, it's been a very negative, pessimistic outlook for the last 2 or 3 years, and we think the survey indicates and further affirms that the new normal is beginning to evolve, and that there's a sense of optimism. I think confidence is a bit of a stretch, but I'll at least say some optimism coming back into the business sentiment. But there's no question this survey validates private sector sentiments that the government needs to, in general, make it easier, better enable us to do what we do well, enable the free market system and private enterprise to thrive and succeed, innovate, and do the types of things that create sustainable longer-term growth. And said there's no question, while the survey overall is more positive, encouraging, the mixed messages, in particular here in New York, give us all a good reason to sharpen our focus and ensure we can collectively and collaboratively work together as we push forward.
Despite that brighter future outlook, we said business leaders are still very cautious in looking at expanding their workforce or investing in fixed asset acquisitions like equipment, machinery, facilities. Do you think they're more cautious in your dealings with them, or more deliberate in their decision making?
Absolutely, and I'll say that's a good thing. That's a real positive in and of itself. There's no question industry at large, the business community, in many cases was overextended. It reached too far. There was irrational exuberance, to quote Alan Greenspan from years ago, that our world and our reality would just continue to get better. So a lot of people, a lot of businesses have had some real struggles and some real challenges over the last couple of years, and there's some real positive lessons learned. One of those is to be all the more disciplined, all the more prudent, and some caution is implicit in that. So I think there's no question this was years in the making. It's going to be years in the rebound. But the good news is there's indications here that the rebound has started and we're moving again in a better direction, although it's going to take a considerable amount of time to work its way all the way back.